Daisy, stop! Why are you stealing blasting caps from the dynamite factory? What are you planning?
To blow stuff up. This factory makes tons of these things. They'll never know I borrowed a couple.
Except for the signed thank you note you left complimenting their encrypted wireless detonators.
That was a professional courtesy. They do quality work.
Daisy Kathleen Lewis, do you have any idea what time it is?
Mom, it's only 7:45. I'm a grown-up. I shouldn't even have a curfew.
You live under my roof, you live by my rules. And I say it's 11:30, an hour past your curfew.
You can't just say what time it is. And it's Kaboom, not Kathleen.
I did not raise an onomatopoeia term for the sound of an explosion. And look at this mess. Triggers, wires, switches everywhere. It's almost a waste of time getting the ironing board wrinkle-free. Not to mention the embarrassment when the police raid.
Mrs. Lewis, it's Lieutenant Duke detained. Sorry to bother you. Is Daisy home?
I'm not here. You haven't seen me.
Hello, Duke. She's right here. Come in, dear. Excuse the pigsty.
Mom, I so need my own place.
So, you gonna chase or can I get you something to eat?
I've been saving up for years. It's time I got my own hideout. What could be better than a dynamite factory, you know?
Well, the less I know, the better. But Shady Estates is here for all your hideout and evil lair needs. The factory owner is willing to sell for a very reasonable price.
Whoa, numbers go that high?
Maybe a whole dynamite factory is a bit ambitious for a first hideout. They're renting a great space in the back that would suit your purposes perfectly. Not that I'd know or care to know those purposes.
I don't want to rent space. I just need a few big demolition jobs and I can afford the whole factory.
Okay, the Henchman, Goons, and Muscle Temp Agency is at your service. Let's see. Hacker, highwayman, master of disguise impersonator. Sorry, no demolition jobs. What else can you do?
I can do a lot, but there's only one thing I love. Blowing stuff up. It's who I am, Daisy Kaboom Lewis. Unfortunately, I know where I have to go for the high-paying jobs. I guess sometimes to reach the stars, you gotta crawl through the sewers.
Ugh, Daisy, that smell! Did you crawl in here through the sewers?
I didn't want anyone to see me coming to you for work.
Why? I'm a fair, benevolent boss. Frankie! Until I get my new chair, you need to be more comfortable.
Sorry, boss. It's the swiveling.
Frankly, Mr. Fendrick, I don't like your style. But we don't have to be friends to do business.
Well, it's easy to judge when your only ambition is blowing stuff up. If you ran an ever-expanding empire, you'd know certain moral compromises are unavoidable. We're more alike than you realize.
We are nothing alike.
Ha! See? We have the same shoe size.
Look, I'm only here for a big demolitions job. Now, what do you got?
Truth is, I don't have any explosives-related work for you right now. I've got a jaywalking job, but I've already called in a top specialist from out of town.
So I crawled through sewers for nothing?
Hey, my amusement is not nothing!
At least I saw something blow up. My hopes and dreams.
Whoever locked my keys up in my apartment, it's not funny. The only silly mistakes geniuses make result in extinction-level events.
Stand aside.
Wunderbar. Thank you, strange woman who keeps explosives on her person. You must be paid for your services. You solved my problem with a very satisfying boomy sound.
Boy, do I love pickles. But I can't open this pickle jar. Maybe life has no meaning.
Got a problem? Kaboom it!
Thank you, Kaboom it.
Embarrassing grape juice stains on my white shag carpet? No choice but to shred my personal documents and get off the grid.
Got a problem? Kaboom it!
The stain is gone, so I don't have to be. Thank you, Kaboom it. Quadratic equations? I'm a kid. Can't this wait till I have to solve them all the time as an adult?
Got a problem? Kaboom it!
A perfect algebra score. I'm completely prepared for adulthood now. Thanks, Kaboom it.
When life hands you a problem,
Kaboom
it! So, what do you think?
That Todd! What an actor! I've never seen someone pretend to love pickles so convincingly.
Mom, I meant, what do you think about my new business? Kaboom it!
Oh, it's nice, dear. But I would say, don't quit your day job. I would also say, get a day job.
Look, my first customer!
Better.
Don't ignore your mother's calls. Don't ignore your mother's calls. Don't ignore your mother's...
Hi, Mom. Business couldn't be better. In fact, it's exhausting. I can barely keep up. And even if I could, I'm still a long way from where I want to be.
Axel, go to Produci's. Don't get cherries with pits, just get pits. Vito, get a suit of armor. And Frankie, go get reupholstered.
Ma, I gotta go. I know what to do.
Ms. Lewis, at 3:20 you meet with billboards about the billboards. At 4:45 you have a staff meeting about having too many staff meetings. First, sign this stack of paperwork in triplicate, or these 3 stacks of paperwork once.
Please, don't let me trying to live in my own apartment bother you.
It's just until I can afford real offices. I had to hire more employees to keep up with demand.
Isn't this your awful court-appointed defense attorney?
Stacy Strikeout, yes. I'm also her executive assistant. Who better to be responsible for her schedule than the person also responsible for 2 months of that schedule being jail time? I'm kidding. Knowing me, it'll be 5 months. Oh, the new hires are here.
So, any of you newbies have...
Marketing prefers the term kaboomers. It tests well with people who like marketing.
Any of you kaboomers have experience with explosives?
I once used pyrotechnics in my street magic show, but they didn't go off. Then I forgot where they were. Then I forgot where I was.
Lighting a stick of dynamite makes a fella scream, yee-haw! Especially when he accidentally drops it back in the TNT crate.
They're loud. I love loud. I love destructive, too. Loud and destructive? That's my raison d'etre.
Refund? You tell Matt Finish to read the fine print. Mustache trimming with microcharges can cause singeing. If he has a problem with that, he can go kaboom it.
Hi, Daisy.
Duke, it's been a while.
I wanted to congratulate you on real success. You're helping people legally by doing what you love.
Ah, thank you. But I don't have time to personally blow stuff up.
Come on, you're Daisy Kaboom Lewis. Don't you miss it?
Miss what? The smell of ammonium nitrate? Exploding bridge wire detonators? Calculating electrostatic sensitivity? I have people for that now. My people even have people. And those people have meerkats. There was a typo in the employee pamphlet.
Huh. You sound like a corporate tycoon, but you don't sound happy. Is this what you want?
It's exactly what I want. To buy a big, stupid dynamite factory for my big, stupid kaboom at headquarters. Listen, Lieutenant Detain, just 'cause you cuffed and fingerprinted a gal doesn't mean you know the first thing about her.
Sorry, Daisy Kaboom Lewis is my friend. But you're right. I don't know the first thing about Daisy Kaching Lewis.
Haven't they delivered my chair?
No, sorry, Ms. Lewis. Have a seat. Ms. Lewis? No good?
Got a problem? Kaboom it.
Welcome back, Daisy Kaboom Lewis.
So, renting this space in the dynamite factory means you'll be up to your usual shenanigans, huh?
I thought I wanted to reach the stars, but they're just big balls of fire. I had to get back to what I love, blowing stuff up.
Well, I'm just glad you finally got a place of your own. I love you, but you were driving me crazy.
Duke, what's going on?
Daisy Lewis, you're the prime suspect in a series of mysterious billboard explosions.
We have a warrant to search the premises for explosives.
It's a dynamite factory. Have fun.
Is this because of what I said? Because you were right. I'm sorry.
Think of it as a ritual. A hideout isn't official until your first police raid. Glad you're back, Daisy.
Aw, thanks, Duke. Good to be back. Ma, better call Stacy Strikeout.
Anything to get her off my floor. She's remarkably comfortable, but it's getting weird.